watching a live Rogers TV sports presentation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia and Vancouver Island University for a heavyweight bout between the VIU Mariners and the Camosun Chargers. Good evening, everybody. Caleb Green on the call for tonight's action, and the best way to describe this matchup would be to channel the immortal words of Urinating Tree. An unstoppable locomotive against a reinforced concrete wall. These two teams, the top offensive and defensive teams in the PacWest. Both of them top 10 teams in the country. They met in the PacWest title bout the year before, and they're on track to do so again. The calm before the storm. VIU dressed in white, Camosun dressed in their signature blues. Marcus Madrovic, the former Belmont Bulldog, set to take the opening tip against Jacob Neufeld and his fantastic mustache, one of the best in the country by a mile. Tip one back by Madrovic. Bender quarterbacking the offense, and we are underway here in Nanaimo. Madrovic hands it back off to Bender. Coming in on the inside, Madrovic loses it, tipped into traffic, and taken away by Camosun as the crowd erupts. 300 strong here in Nanaimo. And Jaime Palamos Mullins working his way in on Johnson. Cuts up and goes underneath. Jaime Palamos Mullins. The first basket of the game for either team. And Ryan Bastian comes on the underneath and immediately taken away. Jaime Palamos Mullins. Again, now David Finch on the outside. Back to Mullins. In the near corner. Hook back out, Finch lets it fly. No good, the tip. Johnson fighting for it. It comes back out and Palamos Mullins has it. Here he comes on the drive. The one-hand shot, no good, corralled by Layton. Into the hands of Ryan Bastian. In the near corner, Johnson three. Got it! Caleb Johnson! Right back at you, says the East Anchorage native. Johnson immediately switching to defense. Watching Palamos Mullins. Gets it up top to Izzy Hellman. Making his debut for the team as he hits a three. Restoring the 2-point lead for Camosun. Layton top of the arc. Johnson far corner this time. No good. Rebound Hellman. Camosun trying to keep their foot on the throat. Up top, it's Hellman. Steps back. Finch comes in on the drive. He gets called, and the Mariners get it back. David Finch, third-year utilityman. Product of Vancouver, spent his high school days at Argyle. Bender gets stripped by the invisible man on his way. As he heads to the far sideline, preparing to inbound it. Looking for an open man. He gets it up top to Kai Layton. Drops it back off Bastian at the top of the arc. Bender in motion. Finds him on the near side. Works his way through. Trying to spin back out. Johnson pumps. Wide open. Goes up and underneath and off the glass. Caleb Johnson, and the game is tied. He weaves past a sea of humanity. Goes off the glass from the odd angle. And VIU. The scoreboard doesn't tell the full story. Caleb Johnson once again set to inbound. Bender with the one-handed grab as he slowly makes his way across center. Bender. He turns it over and Camosun gets it back. And it's David Finch who gets it to Jaime Palamos Mullins. Lots of room. Swings it out. Here's Hellman. Almost stripped, swung back out. Palamos Mullins lets it fly. Got it! Jaime Palamos Mullins. Creating all the separation in the world. And he puts the Chargers up by 3. Layton, top of the arc. Takes the handoff to Bender. Now finds him. Step back 3. No good. Into the hands of David Finch. Finch hands it back off. Finch at the top of the arc. Mitrovic watching him. And it's going to be a baseline inbound. VIU's got 2 fouls, both of them belonging to Kai Layton. Last time these two teams met, Camosun did not appreciate it. Despite a late 84-82 lead, Peter Lee hit a game winner in the dying seconds to push VIU past Camosun 85-84. Not exactly sure what the... David Finch, again, 6'5", can play both guard and forward. Came from the beating heart of British Columbia. And he finds Neufeld. Back out to Hellman. Shot clock, lets it fly. No good, into the hands of Bastian. Sent back ahead, Johnson works his way in. Kicks it back out. Layton works his way to the near corner. Swung back out. Bender lets it fly. No good, rebound Finch. The Camosun defense showing up and showing out so far. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Finch trying to work his way in, goes up, no good, rebound Layton. Bastian sends Bender in motion. Layton hands it back off Bastian, top of the arc. Bender coming in from the near side, loses it, rolls out of bounds. Cam Bender gets stripped. Can't quite corral it. And Camosun getting a chance to increase their early lead. Here's Hellman. Bounce pass on the inside to Cormac Brown, who goes up, but he gets fouled. Looked like Bender whacked him. Cam Bender coming out, Kai Katapski-Tinga taking his place. He exploded for 28 points off the bench last week against CBC to help the Mariners clinch a playoff spot. Layton corrals the second free throws. He gets it over to Bastian. Layton top of the arc. Underneath, Katavsky-Tinga tries to go up and underneath, and it rolls through. Kai Katavsky-Tinga channeling some of that CBC magic. Completely blows past Cormac Brown. Now here's Hellman, gets chopped down on his way, called for a travel, and VIU getting a break. Looked like that last step before he got it off might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. And thrown into traffic, out of the chaos comes Katavsky-Tinga as the whistle blows. And David Finch set to inbound once again. He finds Hellman. Gets it back out, Finch near side. David Finch pumps, tries to go for the mid-range, banks it in. David Finch. The spin move, the little sham god, the dream shake past Katavsky-Tinga. Bastian on the far side. Swings it back out. Katavsky-Tinga comes in on the drive. Gets pushed. No good. Madrovic tried to get it. And it goes into the hands of Cormac Brown. And almost lose it. Johnson barely keeps it and bounds. Now here's Layton on the far side. Gets it underneath to Bastian, who goes off the glass. The perfect lane for the elusive Ryan Bastian to slither through this stout Camosun defense. Flung back out into the chaos. Finch lets it fly. Off the rim, second chance there, got it! Cole Belton able to salvage 2 out of 3. Tries to go upstairs to Katavsky-Tinga as he takes an awkward fall, and Camosun gets it back, showing their dominance early and often so far in the first quarter. And fresh blood coming in for both sides. Bastian looks for an open man. Johnson in the near corner. Fakes the shot. Steps back, swings it out. Katavsky-Tinga comes in on the mid-range. Works his way inside the paint. Step back shot. No good. Rebound by Palamos Mullins, who comes in on the drive and a whistle blows. He locked arms with Ryan Bastian to draw the foul. As he makes one trip to the line and comes up short. Here's attempt number 2. Got it. Mariners down early here in Nanaimo. Bastian. On the outside, Layton. Katavsky-Tinga in the far corner. Guarded by Bryden. Spins past him. Swung back out. Bastian lets it fly. And he gets called. The rare 3 free throws for Ryan Bastian. Grew up just 10 minutes away in nearby Ladysmith. Averaging 6.5 rebounds this year. That would be a career high going back to his first year with the Mariners. As he hits the second and puts it back within 4. Here's Ty Bunn. Flung back out Hellman as he works on Johnson. Bastion relentless. Now Bryden. Back to Hellman. As the shot clock at single digits, the spin move there. Inside the paint, pushing it in is Aiden Walsh. Look at that effort there. He just wanted it more. Layton jolts awake, finds Johnson. Top of the arc, lets it fly. Got it! Caleb Johnson, his second three of the game. Mariners find themselves on the back foot for the first time in quite a while. Hellman spins up, pushes it through anyway. Izzy Hellman with the nonchalant floater. Here's Layton at the top, hands it back off. Lansdale comes in from the near side, spins his way past Walsh, goes off the glass and in! Brad Lansdale! The one-legged fadeaway, you see a bit of Dirk Nowitzki in there. It's Ty Bunn getting a pep talk from the referee as he prepares to inbound from the right baseline. He finds Izzy Hellman beneath the basket and Bender watching him. And pushed to the floor is Hellman. Tries to come in on the drive. It gets tripped up by Bender. And Izzy Hellman, the pace control and guard out of Claremont secondary. Be quick, but don't hurry. That was his motto with the Claremont Spartans. As this almost capacity crowd here in Nanaimo, in equal splits in differing shades of blue, as Katapski-Tinga drops it back off. Diamato lets it fly. Oi, 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 Max Diamato! The stallion from the land down under hits the big man three, which the Mariners have become so notorious for. Under a minute to go in the first. Ty Bunn letting it fly. Brown off the rim, no good. Rebound, Diamato. Justin Adam under 32 to go. Here's Bender. Diamato at the top of the arc. Finds Johnson, lets it fly. No good, rebound Bryden. Stretch pass ahead, Hellman. Shot clock is dark, seatbelts are fastened. Bryden lets it fly. No good, did he get it off too early? Stretched ahead, poked away at the buzzer. Hellman off the rim and no good. It'll be a 2-point Camosun lead going into the second quarter. But let's see how we got here first. Caleb Johnson, the in-house sharpshooter for VIU, hitting it from the near and far corners. But Izzy Hellman quick to respond, the third-year guard out of Claremont secondary. I'm not sure, I don't think the Mariners use that. Everyone contributing on the Chargers lineup. Ami Palmos Mullins getting his fair share of action from beyond the line. Cormac Brown with a fake jumper. Fools Cam Bender and Katapski-Tinga. Mariners trying to come back here in the second quarter, coming up in just a few seconds. One-handed shot there from Katavsky-Tinga, but here comes Izzy Hellman as he gets chopped down. Layton finds Bastion, who cuts underneath. And right back at you, says Cole Belton. Mariners without the services of Peter Lee for tonight's game. He suffered an injury back at the start of the year. Finch on the inside, Neufeld taken away, recovering it is David Finch. Hellman, now Bryden on the outside, drops it back off Finch, top of the arc, shot clock winding down. Trying to put up a shot in time, goes off. It gets called for a travel, just what the Mariners needed. $18 points through one quarter. The lowest that the Mariners have been held to so far outside of exhibition, and possibly even counting it. D'Amato on the outside, hands it back off Johnson. Trying to create separation, swings it out. Lansdale near corner three, up and over. D'Amato underneath, trying to fight for it. Tries to go up, can't get it off the glass. Tipped into the chaos. Johnson wasn't fast enough, and it gets into the hands of David Finch. Finch with the spin move, finds a wide open Cormac Brown, cuts in on the underneath, can't quite get it! Rebound Bastion, swings it ahead, Katavsky-Tinga, works his way, blows past Bryden, can't quite get it off the glass, and he dies, and the game is tied! Kai Katavsky-Tinga showing the physical authority to Malachi Bryden. Izzy Hellman looking to restore the lead, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by D'Amato. Ryan Bastion sent ahead, and the Mariners starting to rally. Fakes the three, comes in on the drive, goes underneath, almost had the dunk, he got both hands on it, but the ball did not follow suit. And Izzy Hellman on the outside, back out to Finch, works his way in on the mid-range, trying to shake pass, goes up, rebound by Katavsky-Tinga. Sent ahead, here comes Lansdale. Cuts it on the outside, D'Amato. Swung back out, Bastion lets it fly. Off the glass. Rebound, Cormac Brown into the hands of Izzy Feldman. Now here's Malachi Bryden, back out Heldman. Works his way in from the top. Wide open, far corner three, got it. David Finch restoring the three-point lead for Camosun. Here's D'Amato. Hands it back off, Lansdale. Johnson top of the arc. Trying to shake off Brown, cuts in on the inside and puts the Mariners back within one. Parting the Red Sea like Moses before him. And Heldman taking away second chance, can't quite get there. Into the hands, from behind the back, no good. Rebound Lansdale. Johnson, Bastion trying to escape. Is he gonna take matters into his own hands? Hands it back off Lansdale, fakes the shot, gets it to the top of the arc, D'Amato. Johnson on the near side once again. Shot clock winding down, three, no good. And a foul called. And the former Spokane Sasquatch heading to the charity stripe. potentially 15 feet and 2 made baskets from giving VIU their first lead of the night. Gets the first one, and the game is tied. .6:33 to go. A cold Nanaimo night in the middle of January. How it's the middle of January already, I have no idea. Johnson banks it in off the glass, and VIU has their first lead of the night. Can he make it one more? Yes, he can! You can't spell clutch without K. Here's Palamos Mullins, trying to make that a moot point. Standing in the near corner, shot clock at single digits. Trying to work his way past, puts up a shot that banks in. And Jaime Palamos Mullins ties the game once again. Katavsky Tinga tipped into the hands of Cormac Brown. Throws it into no man's land. Sends the former Charles Hayes Rainmaker, Eric Lees, out to retrieve it. Palamos Mullins, once again at single digits, trying to work his way through. Puts up a shot off the glass that can't quite roll through. Rebound Bastion. Finds Layton at the top of the arc. Katavsky Tinga in motion. Tries to get him on the mid-range, and Camosun gets it back. Kai Katavsky Tinga couldn't quite haul it in. If the women's team is anything to go by, then the best of this Mariners offense is yet to come. Cormac Brown up top. Swings it inside to Eric Lees, who pushes it past his former teammate, Kai Layton. No love lost between the two former Charles Hayes Rainmakers. Back out, Layton can't quite get it, and the Chargers get it back off the missed shot. Here's Palamos Mullins. Back up top to Lees. Comes in on the drive. It's David Finch. Restoring the 2-score lead for the Chargers. Johnson full out of steam, drops it back. Layton upstairs to Johnson, who goes off. Back to within 2 for VIU. Here's Lees, back out Finch, wide open 3, got it! David Finch! Torturing VIU in the first half. With under 4 minutes to go. Layton, back out, Lansdale lets it fly. No good! Lees corrals it, gets it underneath to David Finch. Now it's Palamos Mullins. Hands it back off. Finch fakes the shot, rolls out of bounds! And the Mariners hoping to get it back. But will they? And the first timeout called by Camosun. Kai Katavsky Tinga, the reigning men's player of the week, doing all he can to put the Mariners back into the game. But David Finch and the Camosun Chargers, absolutely lethal on both ends of the court. We could see a new #1 team in the country by the end of this weekend. Izzy Hellman set to inbound it for Camosun. He finds Ty Bunn underneath. Taken away, Lee's fighting for it, and almost gets into the hands of Johnson. Lee's couldn't quite corral it, and it rolls out of bounds. Goes past the body of Caleb Johnson, who might have touched it. Cormac Brown, fourth-year guard out of Victoria. He had a career-high 30 points against the Capilano Blues not too long ago. Bastian, top the arc lane, underneath to Madrovic, who tries to go off the glass, gets his own rebound, ripped away is Hellman. Camosun putting VIU through the gauntlet so far in the first half, and the tenacious defense from Johnson. Here comes Madrovic in transition, goes upstairs and off the glass, and it's back to within 3. The transition from a robbery in the dead of night to 2 more points for VIU as they try to come back against one of the best defenses in the country, as Eric Lees goes up and underneath, rendering it moot. Here comes Madrovic again, and a foul called against Camosun. Marcus Madrovic. Third-year forward, spent his early days at Thompson Rivers. Roommates with his fellow teammate Noah Leto. At one point in time, he was top 40 on Rainbow Six Siege. Let's take a look at some of these plays again. The mad scramble there from Eric Lees. And here comes Madrovic. Goes for the one-handed layup, coming in from the far side. But Eric Lees says right back at ya. Not so fast, VIU. As the sounds of Sandstorm billow throughout Building 190 here on VIU's gorgeous Nanaimo campus. We got set to go once again. To inbound it, Johnson. Finds Layton up top, hands it off to Bastian, works his way to the near side. Trying to get loose, puts on the brakes, steps back, lets it fly, off the glass, no good, tipped. Into traffic, Lees comes away with it. Now here's Cormac Brown, who puts on the brakes. Drop back, here's Ty Bunn. Top of the arc, Neufeld, and it's taken away by Bastian. Bastian drops it back off Layton. Back out to Bastian. Steps back, the 3 attempt. Got it! It's within 2 once more with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And the Camosun coach, Jeff Pippis, irate as VIU gets another chance. Here comes Ryan Bastian, slowly traipsing across the tracks. Now he comes in. Ryan Bastian ties the game! The slow start leading to the fast break. Out top, Cormac Brown. Now coming in on the drive, Hellman, and taken away. Got back Bastian. Stretch pass ahead to Layton. Bounce pass upstairs to Johnson, who banks it in! The Mariners have the lead! Timeout, Camosun! Just the kind of spark plug that the Mariners needed after spending 1.5 quarters mired in the Camosun wilderness. They're on track to finally escaping. Back and forth, these two big dogs going, trading big shot after big shot, big steal after big steal. This Mariners timeout sponsored by water. Drink it, it helps. Take my word for it. Speaking of water, it's kind of weird that like it has a taste, but at the same time it doesn't, and that's what gives it its taste. I don't know, it's just weird. But it's still going inside me, so who cares? Here's Jaime Palamos Mullins. Bastian watching him with $1:12 to go in the first half. Up top, it's Hellman. Johnson watching him. Finch tries to find Delane. Not enough room. Shot clock winding down. Tipped. Rolls out of bounds. Johnson trying to corral it. It touched the Charger last, or did it? It does. And it's the East Anchorage native, Caleb Johnson. A name almost identical to mine, except for an added E in the middle of it. Bastian. Up top, it's D'Amato. Back out to Johnson. Step back shot. No good. Tipped. Can't quite get there, and a whistle blows. Camosun gets it back. Kai Layton, yet another foul. David Finch and Jaime Palamos Mullins looking to make him pay. Here's Mullins up top. Johnson tried to steal from behind. Wide open, letting it fly, the shot, no good, tipped, and it gets into the hands of Bastian. Now over to Madrovic, did he keep it in bounds? It looked like it. 2-second disparity between shot clock and game clock. And a whistle blows, the clock stops. Players unsure of what's happening here, as am I. With 17.3 to go. Johnson finds Bastian on the outside. Shot clock is dark. Trying to give the Mariners something to smile about going into the second half. Bastian tries to get it. Taken away by Lees as he takes an awkward fall to the floor with 5.9 to go in the second quarter. Practically 6 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Camosun to get off a buzzer beater. He finds Mullins. Chargers gotta hurry. Comes in underneath. It's Neufeld who puts it in at the buzzer. And we're even Steven going into the second half of action. The round ball rock rings throughout the night. And the two PacWest heavyweights deadlocked at 36. We'll be right back on Rogers TV after these messages.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Welcome back, Nanaimo. Second half of VIU versus Camosun is underway. Even Steven at 36-36. A strong defensive showing from both sides. But so far, the story of the night has been VIU's stout offense, currently ranked as the best in the country or in the conference in terms of points per game at 63.4. Or at 90.9, excuse me. Camosun's only allowing 63.4. Mariners looking to make them break that and then some. See Eric Lees and Kai Layton, the former Charles Hayes Rainmakers, going at it. Late buzzer beater there from Camosun. Got off just in time. Would have been a potential death blow to Camosun had they not gotten it off. In the far corner, here's Caleb Johnson. Spins back, Bender lets it fly. No good, rebound Finch. And here's Izzy Hellman. Taking his time, swings it back up, Palamos Mullins. Now Hellman top of the arc, fakes the handoff, takes a heavy hit, and VIU gets it back. Let's take a look at that hit again. See him coming in there and just laying the body. It's going to be Marcus Madrovic inbounding it to Ryan Bastian. VIU trying to make a statement early in the second half. Bender comes in from the top, spins back, puts up a shot, pushes it through. Cam Bender! The kid from Tustin, living large in the Harbor City. That's Palamos Mullins on the counterattack, goes underneath, blocked by Johnson! And the transition comes in. Johnson swung back out, Bender lets it fly, off the rim, tipped, and taken back by Palamos Mullins. Hands it back off, David Finch, trying to work free. VIU with the tenacious D now. Poke back up, Palamos Mullins. Shot clock winding down. Bender with the failed poke. Comes in on the underneath, puts up a shot. No good, the tip. No good, it goes in after the shot clock. The Mariner bench erupts, staving off a potential game-changing Camosun possession. Bastian, up top it's Bender, and he blows past Cole Belton. Completely shakes him out of his shoes. But it's all in vain as Camosun gets it back. Here's Palamos Mullins. Rainbow pass ahead to Finch. Back to Mullins. Comes in on the drive, poked back out Finch. Wide open three. Off the rim! And the Mariners get it back. Slowly but surely, VIU starting to gain some of that confidence they might have lost in the first quarter. Bastian manning the controls. Johnson comes in on the drive, steps back to the near corner. Now works his way inside to the mid-range. Bastian back out top. Layton at the center of it all. Bender, the spin move, gets poked away! He gets fouled on his way to the basket! And the California kid is going to the free throw line. Cam Bender transferred over from Green River last year. Grew up as a Lakers fan like so many in Southern California. And he's trying to channel the spirit of one of the all-time great free throw shooters, Canada's very own Steve Nash. He's got them up by 3 right now. The next shot can't quite make it for him. Madrovic trying to corral it. David Finch beats them to the punch. The crowd on its feet here in Nanaimo. In comes Hellman on the drive. Poked back out. Belton wide open 3. No good. Layton trying to dive for it. Bastian. Chaos beneath the rim. Both teams saying they have it. Who's going to be proven right? It's going to be Camosun. And Izzy Hellman, the former Claremont Spartan, set to inbound. The bounce pass inside to Finch, who blows past a sea of Mariners. And it's back to within 1. Johnson, stretch pass outside. Layton puts on the brakes, trying to create that separation. Hands it off to Johnson, transition, steps back 3. No good, rolls out of bounds. And Camosun gets it back with a chance to take the lead. Here's David Finch, underneath, tipped, bobbled, still trying to get loose. It goes out of bounds! It goes out of bounds! And the Mariners get it back! Here's Ryan Bastian on the inside, now working to the outside lane, back to Bastian, who goes up and underneath for the score! Camosun would need a 3 and an and 1. Trying to get at least one of those. David Finch comes in on the drive, swung back out, Cormac Brown swung back out. Here's Hellman, shot no good. Into the hands, chaos beneath the rim, and poked back out. Hellman a second chance, no good. Fought for by Neufeld, taken away, it rolls out of bounds, and Camosun gets it back after the struggle. What a sequence by both teams. Absolute calamity here in Building 190. On the outside, it's Hellman. Finch in motion. Shot clock winding down. Single digits, and it's taken away by Johnson. Gets it to Bender. He can go upstairs! Cam Bender, as he's done so many times, a rack attack to put the Mariners up by 5. And the shot attempt there, no good. Kept out. Hellman pumps, trying to work past Bender. On the mid-range, Finch swung back out. Shot clock winding down. Hellman lets it fly. Blocked by Layton. Mariners basketball. What a sequence. What defense. Hellman set to inbound it. And he finds Neufeld underneath. He's got 2 with room for 1 more. Jacob Neufeld. Trying to put it back within 2. With a chance to take the lead on a 3. Jacob Neufeld. He's got the best mustache in the conference. By a lot. 5:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. And he nails the free throw. 41-43. Layton looks for an open man. Johnson in motion, hands it back off to him. Layton comes in from the near side. Madrovic corrals it. Bastion trying to find some room. Swung back out. Pokes loose. Bender at the buzzer. No good. An outstanding defensive possession by the Chargers. On the outside, David Finch blows past Johnson. Swung back out. Here's Hellman coming in on the drive. Blows pass and one! Izzy Hellman! All tied up at 43 apiece. Izzy Hellman looking to restore a 1-point lead for the Chargers. And he got it. Bastion sending Lansdale in motion. Works his way into the Camosun zone. Hands it back off Lansdale. Now Layton over to Lansdale, who goes behind the back and restores the 1-point lead. The backdoor cut by the former CBC Bearcat. And Cole Belton trying to get loose off the side of the backboard. Rebound Johnson, who gets it over to Bender. Up top it's Layton. Lansdale inside to Bender. Trying to shake past Lees. Stripped from behind. Lansdale diving for it. He can't get there. Who's got it? VIU's got it. It goes out of bounds. Lansdale might have touched it. The angle we got was inconclusive. Now it's Johnson. Back up top Layton. Shot clock at 3. Bender trying to create separation. Blocked in front. Shot the buzzer. No good. Tipped. And Camosun gets it back. Brad Lansdale. 2023, he was 4th in the PacWest in defensive rebounds. Eric Lees, look back out top, it's Hellman. Hellman swings it back out, wide open 3, no good. Tipped, trying to fight for it. And VIU gets it back with 3:39 to go, leading by 1. Ryan Bastion trying to increase the VIU lead, which as of right now is only by a 1-point margin. Katapski-Tinga in the mid-range. Poke back out. Bastion. Bounce pass. Trying to get loose. The Camosun bench deafening. Rolls off the rim. Rebound Johnson. Shot clock resets. Johnson, Layton up top. Outside cut, Katapski-Tinga. Step back shot. No good. And into the hands of Izzy Hellman. And it's taken away by Bastion. Sent back ahead. Johnson trying to go up. It goes off. No good. Back into the hands of Cole Belton. Looking for separation on Johnson. Hellman on the near side, lets it fly. Rolls off the rim, gets his own rebound. Trying to settle for 2 this time. And this time he's successful as he restores Camosun's 2-point lead. This comes in from the opposite angle. Why settle for 3 when 2 will do? Katapski-Tinga comes in, bowls past Lees, who goes down! And 1! Kai Katapski-Tinga! Can I get a 2-piece and a biscuit? Or that was Johnson. The combination of 4 and 5. Philip Johnson shooting the first technical we've seen in quite a while. Got it. Now it's Eric Lees, set to inbound. The defensive stalwart, Brad Lansdell, watching him. David Finch, and it's blown dead. Another foul against VIU. No love lost between these two teams. Finch taking the drop. Finds Aiden Walsh on the outside. Hands it back off Finch. Trying to create separation. It goes off. Kai Katavsky-Tinga might have tipped it, and it's taken away by Lansdell. Katavsky-Tinga swung back out. Here's Cam Bender. Works away the mid-range, and diving for it is Ryan Bastian. An outstanding defensive play, and Cam Bender with the and one. The improbable sequence. The diving save, MLB-esque by Ryan Bastian. And then Cam Bender comes in, draws the foul, and has a chance to increase the Mariner lead by 6. $1:39 to go in the third quarter. 6-point lead for VIU, largest lead of the night for either team. And wide open, it's Cole Belton. Swung back out Lees. Now Finch standing at the top of the arc. Trying to put out the fire before it's too late. Lees with the floater puts it down. Eric Lees. You can never count Camosun out. Lansdell comes in from the near corner. Swings it back out. Bastian from beyond the line. Mid-range shot, no good. Diamato tried to tip it and Camosun gets it back. Diamato incensed. And it's been overturned. And it's gonna be Cam Bender who inbounds it. And who does he inbound it to? Who else but Ryan Bastian, the Ladysmith native. Step back three, rolls off the rim. Bender tried to get it, and a foul called. And it's gonna be Cole Belton, fourth-year guard out of Lambert Park Secondary, or Belmont. They're both blue, close enough. As are the Chargers and the Mariners. Blue seems to be a really common color among basketball teams here in Canada, and I can honestly see why. We've got a team in the PacWest literally named the Blues. If that's not indication enough, I don't know what is. As Cole Belton puts the Chargers back within 3. Diamato looking on the outside, hands it off to Johnson, trying to create separation. 43 seconds to go. Johnson, loose, it rolls out! And Camosun gets it back! With 40.5 seconds to go. It's been a back and forth affair all night long. Katavsky-Tinga falling to the floor. David Finch on the near side. Lets loose a shot off the rim. Rebound Bastian. 2-second disparity between shot clock and game clock. Bastian taking his precious time. Looks to be going for a buzzer beater, and I don't blame him. Why give Camosun another chance? Bastian swung back out. Diamato back out. Bastian at the buzzer! No good! And a 3-point lead by the skin of their teeth, VIU. They've got 10 minutes to go. A chaotic third quarter explosion for both teams. Bender bullying his way for a basket. Not once, but twice. But Jacob Neufeld says right back at ya. And Bender falls down, puts up a shot. And amidst the chaos, David Finch comes away with it. Loose, the scramble out in front, and Camosun comes away with a basket. And Ryan Bastian goes behind the back for two. Jacob Neufeld stripped, and out of the chaos comes VIU. Bender goes upstairs. Puts on the brakes. Past Cole Belton. Turns him into a poster. And it's that time for these two teams, right here, right now. Fourth quarter coming up in just a few moments. What will go gently into the night first? VIU, Camosun, or my voice? Who's to say? It's gonna be Brad Lansdell, the product of Grand Caimon. Set to get the fourth quarter started. He will likely inbound to Bastian. That's precisely what he does. Up top, it's Diamato. Taking the shot. Johnson lets it fly. No good off the rim. Bastian trying to fight for it. And Camosun barely able to keep it in bounds as their bench erupts. Here's David Finch. Poked back out, it's Malachi Bryden. Standing almost at center court. He finds Neufeld on the inside. Coming on the drive, putting on the brakes. Finch, back out, Bryden three. Got it! Malachi Bryden hits it, and the game is tied. VIU looking to make it a brief lead. Johnson fakes a three, cuts in, goes up, and he scores off the glass. Ryan Bastian, the inevitable destroyer, restores VIU's lead. Now Cole Belton tipped well out of bounds. Both benches falling silent for now. 8:58 to go. Wide open, it's Cole Belton. Trying to shake past Johnson. He finds Finch on the outside. In the corner, Hellman. Shot clock at three, drops it back off Finch. Comes in on the mid-range, step back shot at the buzzer! And he ties it once again. Consuming the clock as Bastian up and underneath, no good. Here comes David Finch again, Camosun's leading scorer as of now. Heldman in the near corner, Bryden. Back up top. Finch coming in. Shot clock winding down. And it's tipped out of bounds by Johnson, forcing the Chargers to reset. And a timeout called by Camosun. Malachi Bryden and David Finch ice in their veins. Ryan Bastian doing all he can to keep the Mariners up top. But against this tenacious Chargers defense, you just can't sleep. VIU undoubtedly could use some boosts in their interior. They're without the 6'6" second-year forward Brendan McLaughlin, missing all of the year with a torn ACL. And it's Izzy Hellman looking to get the party started. Up top, Finch, swung back out, Bryden three. Swirls the rim as the shot clock expires. Pokes back out. Camosun gets the second chance. Here's Finch, comes in, trying to put it up, goes off the glass and pushes it through, restoring the Camosun lead. That's D'Amato up top. Hands it off Lansdale. Trying to come in on the drive, puts up a shot, comes up well short. D'Amato fighting for it. And Camosun getting another shot. Could this be the period where they start to pull away? David Finch, the one-handed floater, restoring the 2-point lead for Camosun. It's Hellman on the outside. Pokes loose, giving the Mariners time to set up their defense. Palamos Mullins tries to work his way past Lansdale, goes up and underneath, and he's fouled on his way. And it's slowly but surely going from bad to worse for VIU. He hits the first free throw, putting the Chargers up 3. Trying to make it within multiple scores. Can he do that? Indubitably. Now here comes Bastian. Putting on the brakes. Finds Layton at the top of the arc. Outside it's Bastian. Working his way through. Wide open, Johnson three. No good. Into the hands of David Finch. Mariners have not been able to connect as of late. As Neufeld up top. Drops it back off. Here comes Palamos Mullins, who goes underneath. And the lead grows to 6 with just under 7 to go. Lansdale for 3. No good. Rebound Layton. It rolls out, and VIU getting a second chance. Marcus Madrovic checking back in. Trying to bar the door. Up top, it's Bastian. Swung back out, here's Layton. Bastian, top of the arc. Shot clock. Shot, no good. Into the hands of Madrovic, who can't quite corral it. And the last undefeated team left in the PacWest, with 6:16 to go, is on the ropes. Bender looking, finds Layton up top, swung back out Bastion. Fakes the shot, comes in on the drive, swung back out Bender, near corner three, no good! And another call goes Camosun's way with 6:08 to go. An absolute cavalcade of fouls for both sides. Here comes Palamos Mullins. Cole Belton underneath, swung back out. Hellman three, off the rim. Rebound Belton as he falls to the floor. Palamos Mullins looks for an open man. Up top, and a heavy fall! Cole Belton takes an awkward fall, and he's not getting up. Able to walk under his own power, but only just. As he heads to the line. Trying to increase the Camosun lead. As he hits the first one. Here comes number two. He got it. Timeout VIU. VIU has not lost a home game since 2023. Camosun coming alive, trying to put it away. That's unstoppable, refusing to miss. Mariners getting desperate. They've got Bastion, Layton, Kataski, Tinga, Johnson, and Diamato out on the floor. 5 very strong offensive players. Here's Caleb Johnson. Trying to start a rally. Johnson up top. Cuts in on the mid-range, puts up a shot, goes off the glass, and he gets fouled on his way. And he hits the first one. Their first points since the Ryan Bastion layup. They've doubled in on just a pair of free throws to come back within 6. And it's taken away by Bastion, 2-on-1 the other way. Bastion steps back. Layton cuts to the top, finds Johnson, lets it fly. Got it! Caleb Johnson! Starting a potential rally as he puts the Mariners back within 3. Palamos Mullins on the outside. Here comes Hellman, working his way on Bastion. Down the corner, letting it fly, no good. Tipped into the hands of Layton. VIU basketball. And it's Kai Layton standing beneath the basket as Kai Katavsky-Tinga gets set to start a crucial VIU possession. The stomping, the clapping, the cowbells, all sorts of noisemakers coming alive here in Nanaimo. Jeff Pippis and Matt Kuzminski having a discussion at the scores table. And it looks as though it's back within 2 for the time being. 61-59, the Camosun lead. Bastion up top, and it's taken away. Cormac Brown puts on the brakes. Jaime Palamos Mullins on the outside. Steps to the top of the arc. Tries to go underneath. Can he keep it in bounds? No, he cannot. And Johnson takes it away. Johnson, the far side. Mariners getting set up on offense. Kai Layton trying to create separation. Bastion with the shot clock winding down, swung back out. Katavsky-Tinga in the far corner, comes in, bowls down, and he gets it! Or does he? Basket no good on the play! And an offensive foul with 4:12 to go. Camosun facing arguably the biggest possession of the game to this point. Jaime Palamos Mullins in Camosun's home opener earlier in 2024. He was just 1 rebound shy of an unexpected triple-double. Cormac Brown up top, Neufeld, back to Brown, guarded Katavsky-Tinga. Palamos Mullins works his way to the near corner. Loose. Jacob Neufeld. Johnson watching him, tries to go underneath, and it's blocked! A pair of free throws for Jacob Neufeld. Camosun back up by 3. Trying to make it 4. Jacob Neufeld. Got it. Here's Bastion. Layton works his way on the mid-range. Katavsky-Tinga outside the line. Cuts his way inside, spins back, goes up and over! And it's back to within 2! 3.5 to go. Katavsky-Tinga with the little spin move. As the Camosun possession, no good. Johnson slung back out. Layton, now Bastion, lets it fly! Off the tongue of the rim, fought for by Layton! Bastion, does he go for it again? Back up top, Layton. Shot clock at single digits. Bastion steps back, trying to create separation. Going up, goes off the board, and it's taken away by Camosun. Palamos Mullins on the outside, Finch. No good! Rebound, Bastion. The game could be decided here. Bastion flung back out, Katavsky-Tinga, wide open lane, cuts in, got it! And 1! Or does he?
2 shots for Tinga.
It's gonna be 2 shots for Kai Katapski-Tinga. Not entirely sure why the initial basket did not count.
First foul to get Tinga to the line for 2.
Misses the first free throw. Tying the game is out of the picture. All he can do is put it back within 1. And he misses both. And it's taken away by Palamos Mullins. Izzy Fellman up top. Scramble in the near corner. Poked! Still loose. Layton fighting for it. Tenacious defense going off the glass. And it goes off Johnson, and Camosun gets it back. And it's Simon Palamos Mullins set to inbound it. Cormac Brown up top. With the shot clock winding down, Camosun's got to hurry. Coming in on the drive, puts up a shot, nails it! A 4-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. Ryan Bastian trying to stop it here. Rolls in, swirls the iron and goes down! Here's Palamos Mullins. Johnson watching him. Works his way to the near corner. Cuts back in on the mid-range. Diamato takes it back. Layton corrals it. Now here comes Bastian. Sent back out Katapski-Tinga. Works his way in on the mid-range. Trying to get loose. Up top it's Bastian. Now Layton. Almost under the 1 minute mark. Loose. And Camosun dives on it. Izzy Fellman trying to take as much time as possible. Cormac Brown. Chargers trying to put it away. Shot clock is a factor here. And he hits the dagger potentially. Jeff Pippis celebrating with 48.4 to go. Mariners on their last legs. 1 timeout to their name after this. Let's take a look at what got us here. Kai Katapski-Tinga going off the glass. But right back at you, says Izzy Fellman. The neutral crowd perfectly fitting of a rematch of last year's PacWest title bout. And 2 teams that could potentially meet in that same setting this year. To call it desperation would be an understatement. The lone undefeated team in the PacWest, trying to improve to 15-0 while making a statement against their little brother in Camosun. As big a crowd as you're gonna see. Johnson, up top Layton. Mariners would be best to go for the 3 ball here. Bastion, wary of the shot clock, puts a mid-range shot, and swirls through! Mariners need to keep the scorekeeper board. Something that's been very hard to do with this Camosun offense all night. Up top, it's David Finch. Tries to work his way past lane. The spin move goes off the glass and in. To all but seal it. The Camosun bench erupts. And who else but the Nanaimo boogeyman, David Finch, to potentially put this game on ice. It's been a back and forth affair all night long. But Camosun able to stifle this high-powered Mariners attack. Let's take a look at that again. David Finch, the spin move past Layton. Which may be the dagger to the heart. .8 to go. Shot clock is a non-factor. VIU would need a miracle and then some. Ryan Bastion, game on the line. He gets it up top to D'Amato, lets it fly for three. No good, kept out of bounds and into the hands of Finch. And another foul called, and that's gonna do it. .7 to go. 69-65 in favor of Camosun as it stands right now. And it's Izzy Fellman, the quick man who doesn't hurry. That's been the mentality of this Camosun team all night. And that's going to be what ices it. Mariners hoping for a miracle. Katapski Tinga cuts to the far corner, goes for the mid-range. The dunk just to end it on a punctuation mark. And set to inbound, loose. And who else to take the final foul but David Finch with 3.7 to go. An outstanding job by Camosun all night long. And David Finch, the man who will live rent-free in VIU's heads for hours to come, ices it at the line. Rebound by Jacob Neufeld, and that'll do it. Undefeated no more. The Camosun Chargers. A defensive masterclass for the ages. David takes down Goliath. There will be no undefeated champion in 2025. And this heavyweight bout concludes with David Finch, your leader in points tonight, delivering the knockout punch. All the Mariners can do is regroup and come back tomorrow, hungry for revenge. Despite a brief fourth quarter lead, the Chargers came back, and they came back with a vengeance. Ryan Bastion got the party started nice and early. But slowly but surely, David Finch, Malachi Bryden, Izzy Fellman, Jaime Palamos Mullins, they all chipped in, they all helped out. and they led the Chargers to the biggest win of the year. Final score tonight, Camosun 72, VIU 67. Undefeated no more. These two teams will be right back at it on Saturday afternoon. So until next time, on behalf of Matt Carter, Todd Jones, and our entire production team here at Rogers TV, I'm Caleb Green saying good night and thanks for listening.